Hey guys and welcome, my name is Puppetstring and welcome to Puppetstring Gaming. So now, today I'm going to be talking about how Black Ops has been changing. I know, Black Ops is changing. Who would have thought? Now, I came on Black Ops and I realised that there has been some stuff going on in the black market. Now, I am a season pass holder. I don't know how I got it for free. But I immediately saw I got a 10-pack bundle and a pack which allowed me to go and immediately go and get a melee or a ranged weapon. And then I realised something just below contracts. And I was like, okay, contracts, where do I know that from another Black Ops game? The original Black Ops people, the original Black Ops had contracts, and we can see just on this page here that we're going to get challenges yet again for the chance to go and unlock more and more and more of these supply drops. Okay, so we can see just here that we have a daily challenge and we have a weekly challenge, and just underneath that we have a special. Now we can already go and see that a special is already achievable. Everyone is probably working to this right now. We just have to get 75 wins before they can unlock this next one. Now, I don't even know how many wins I've already got, but people are going to be playing already especially hard. And you can see you get the 10-pack bundle, and you also go and get the one immediate melee, or you can go and get a ranged weapon. Now this can be anything from the butterfly knife to the MX Grant. It can be some of the new melee weapons that have been put in. It can be absolutely anything. And I already went and unlocked mine, and of course I got an absolute awesome weapon, which I'm going to be doing a gameplay later, and you'll actually go and see one in this video as well. Now, I don't know how this is exactly going to work. I didn't hear too much about this, so I'm basically just going and speaking from exactly what I found as I found it. So, I think this is going to happen. So, the daily challenge is going to go and be the one which is going to get us the rare. It's going to be a lot more difficult to go and find. We're very limited on time to actually be able to go and get it. And our weekly is going to be the one which is just going to go and get us a common. Now, I might be wrong about this. It might just go and be a way of going earning more crypto keys, which, if it is, that's an absolute brilliant thing to go and do for us as well. As I do understand, a lot of people have been complaining that it's become a bit like FIFA, where you have to go and pay money if you want to go and get the best things. Just like on FIFA, if you want to go and get the best players, on this you have to pay to go and get the best guns. Now, personally, I don't believe that is the case. I've never gone and bought one before, and I've got a bunch of the melee weapons and some of the new guns such as the RSA, and I did recently just go and get the MX Grant. Now, the first thing that I will go and say is that this is a brilliant way of going and showing that maybe the makers of Call of Duty are finally actually going listening to the fans and are bringing back more. So I'm just going to go and quickly go and show you some of the new weapons which have gone and been added to the game, starting off with the L4 Siege. Now this is the newest rocket launcher which they've gone and added, the first actually rocket launcher that they've made. Now I'm not going to go and say too much about it right now because that's going to be in another video, but also something which a lot of you, again I'm mentioning Black Ops players, are going to absolutely love this. As you can see from the outline of this gun, unfortunately I haven't unlocked it yet, but hopefully I will soon, this is the FAMAS. The FAMAS was one of the most overpowered guns on the old Call of Duty. Not old Call of Duty, on Black Ops 1. So, I'm expecting to go and see it even more powerful on this, with a huge high fire rate, maybe not so much damage, but a nice load of recoil on it as well, just to go and evenly balance it all out. So whereas we'll get the good power like the Vespa did right at the beginning, along with its fire rate, we'll go and see a lot more control in it as well, just to go and back it off as well, from having a bit of recoil. Now of course, every single time that they go and do this, they do go and add in more melee weapons, just to go and show you a bit more. The L4 Siege, like I said before, is a launcher. So here are the new actual melee weapons. So we have the dagger, we have a mace, and of course we have the absolute big freaking awesome axe. Now I did go and play around with my L4 Siege a little bit, just wanted to go and have like a little bit of fun with it, see how I can use it, see what's new about it before I started going and making, you know, a review video about it. And I did get the chance to go and pick up the axe, and it is absolutely awesome. Might be a bit slow, but who really cares either way. So guys, the main thing about this video, I'm going to be talking about how Call of Duty is changing the new Call of Duty, obviously Modern Warfare Infinite, is coming out soon. By soon, obviously, I mean the 4th of November. Now, the thing which a lot of people are going and saying is they're looking forward to one and not the other, because obviously if you do get the Legacy Edition, you do get Call of Duty 4, the remastered version, and I've already gone and seen so many pictures and stuff on other channels, and it does look absolutely gorgeous. Right, so firstly, we have always been a mixed community. Everyone who plays Call of Duty from Modern Warfare onwards has always gone and said that they're unsure whether the game should move forward or whether it should go back to its old mechanics, the normal simple movements. Ghost was the last one that we saw like this, and people really didn't go and take to it too well. But since it's kind of pushed itself forward, Advanced Warfare might not have been much better, but it added something new to the game, which has given us Black Ops 3's amazing free running movement. Now, this is something that we're actually losing in the next game as far as we are aware, and it does look like there aren't going to be any more added movements from what I have seen. But there might be a little chance, we just haven't seen it yet. Who knows, maybe they're going to add in a special kind of game playlist which allows us to go and do all this kind of thing. No one knows yet, there hasn't been enough information brought out. Now, the first thing that I do want to go and talk about is something I've already gone and said. Call of Duty, you know, the developers are now actually listening to us. They have gone and heard everyone from this mixed community going and saying about moving forward and moving back, and they've gone and said, okay, well, we'll give you both with this next game. We're going to give you the thing which really, really launched multiplayer more than anything else. We're going to give you Modern Warfare 4 back. But we're not just going to give you the normal Modern Warfare 4. No, we're going to give you remastered, new graphics. You know, I think we're going to be looking at like a new way and style of going and playing. Some of the maps I know are being kept the same, and some are being slightly redesigned. Not just the graphics, of course, but you know, ways to go and change the way which things will look, changing the light kind of angles around. You know, things which we've seen in newer games now that we haven't seen in the old. And especially, I can see a lot of this being impacted into the campaign, as most of us who went and played some of the newer kind of Call of Duty campaigns, we've gone and seen a lot of kind of distinguished figures and all that kind of stuff, features, sorry, that are actually on the characters. And so with people like Shepard coming back with his all new look and his cool new features, maybe we're going to see a lot more emotion. Maybe they're going to be, I think they should be actually recording some of the speech and things over again, and so maybe the way which they're going to talk will be changing, still keeping to its old storyline, of course, but adding in new and more cool features. Now, I think that this is absolutely amazing, and I've always been that kind of in the middle gamer who is like, I like to see things move forward. It's always amazing to go and see what people can create. Just looking at Nuketown, you know, I think this one's 2033, okay? Like, it's amazing the kind of thing which they've gone and added here. You know, you can see all the new lights and all the new, you know, colours and all that kind of thing which they've gone and brought to it. You can see how they've actually kind of enclosed the map in a little bit more by going and adding in some more things, because people complained and they went and said, oh, you can see this and you can do this and you can do this, and it's way too easy to go and get the kills, or it's way too difficult to go and get yourself out. Now, it has came with its problems. Of course, we do have the famous Nuketown, you know, trap, which, you know, happens to me every now and then, and I just rage quit. But either way, it's amazing to go and watch what was once just a nice simple map on the original Black Ops moved forward, you know, so much to like what we're seeing today. And I think it is actually a sad thing that we're not going to see that in Modern Warfare, not Modern Warfare 4, in Call of Duty Infinite. We probably will not be seeing that at all, I'm afraid, because obviously this one's being made by Infinity Ward, whereas the other ones have all been made by Treyarch. Now, another thing that I want to go and talk about when it comes down to things going and moving forward and moving back is, could this be a way of us nearly going and voting for what we actually want to go and see within the next couple of Call of Duties? I mean, I'm pretty sure that if we're all going and playing on COD 4 and we're saying Call of Duty Infinite's just gone a little bit too far for us, then, you know, maybe they'll turn around and say, okay, well, maybe let's go and bring it back to the classics. They won't bring Modern Warfare back. They can't. They finished that storyline with the trilogy of Modern Warfare 3. And they ended it in the perfect place. It doesn't need to go back to that. But maybe we can see a new game series in which things move back into the old ways. Maybe another war in which we missed. Maybe, you know, something which can blow our minds in something that maybe a war that they haven't gone and covered yet, because there are those times where they do look at kind of the old wars. I mean, maybe they can look at some of the newer stuff which has been actually going and happening in recent years and just go and see about that. But it would be nice to go and see some of maybe the more classic guns that we've always kind of enjoyed going and using in other games, such as the AK-47, such as, you know, the UMP. It would be nice to see all of those kind of guns come back, because they were some of the ones that we loved. And we can see where they've tried to go and bring those guns back to us in Black Ops 3. With the KN-44 and the Cuda being rather like in a way of these guns, but obviously they're not exactly like, and in no game will they ever actually be exactly like each other. But either way, this is something which I would really actually quite enjoy to go and see, something going back to its old classic form and seeing how they can adapt it, because obviously in past games gameplay was very slow. The way which you had to move around the map, you were very limited in what you could go and do. You didn't really get the choice in the matter of whether you were running around and you'd only be able to go and hide behind an object. And obviously in these new games you can fly, you can do all that kind of thing, but it was all very much slow paced, trying to go and find each other, go and kill each other, blah 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 blah. And so from there, the gameplay has increased speed. Games end a lot quicker now. Kills are a lot faster obtained, and you have to use a lot more skill when you're moving around the map. And so this is something which it would be quite interesting to go and see happen with one of the old games, which is why another reason I'm looking forward to the next Call of Duty 4. But anyway, that's all I can really go and say for now about these games, what I'm hoping to go and get out of them, what I'm hoping there might be, and I hope that you guys have really gone and enjoyed this video and you're going to enjoy the new black market system. So, if you have enjoyed this video, then please do leave a like, subscribe, you know, comment, go and ask me any questions, anything else that you want me to go and cover, anything else you'd really like to go and see. So, that's it for me today, guys, and I will see you all soon. Bye.